Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble News channel. If 10 millionaires decide to buy $1 billion worth of Bitcoin and say, "We bought it, we're not ashamed of it, we're going to buy more," that's great. Everything you built has been destroyed, and Bitcoin has gone to the moon. In this video, Michael Saylor is telling you what is going to happen and how it will all work. What does the rich person know that you don't? It's already begun. MicroStrategy is one of the companies you see. Michael Dell, the chairman and CEO of Dell Technologies, is another one. We don't know who that is. Check out what he just shared. You should follow this account. I am Cookie Monster. Me now officially loves cookies. They're so much fun. Take a look at this picture he's showing you. Is Dell going to get into crypto? For Fortune 100 companies, this is just the beginning. These firms don't wish to lose out. When it comes to Bitcoin Habibi is weighing in. Max pain is 59.8 to 61,000, and it will be a great time to enter long and spot positions across the market. Would it be possible to go back a little? Bitcoin bros think so because this pushback has been seen twice already back in 2021. At these levels we were totally worn out, and look where you are now. It was easy for us to break through this resistance. We went up about 73,000, then back down and bounced off at once, and then twice. Our progress is being slowed down a bit right now, so could this momentum indicator flip over and go back up while this last leg is still going up? Adding up all three numbers together, this record now stands at $593 billion. We also need to let you know about something that never happened last cycle. Now look at this 20-day moving average. It shows that after the bear market, we went back up and had a bullish cross. It's clear that this is bullish trend right now. In March 2024, this took place, but the peak was already there. Does it work that way? After that, we went backwards. Are we going to see a continuation to the upside? As you can see, the price dropped below the 20-day moving average and then tested it again. Could we be going down again? Are these lower levels going to give us a bounce? Are we going to see 500? Are we going to drop even more? Let's do a double bottom. Are we going to go all the way back down? It looks like this could be a bearish setting. Check out how the RSI keeps setting new highs and lows. From where we are now, are we going to get a circle back? From where we are now, you can see that this level was a big support and resistance area in the past. We sped through it and tested it again and again. When will the next part come out? That's the more important question. Here are some alternative coins side by side with ETH. It looks like BNB is also going in the right direction. Had that positive cross with the 20 and the 200, which moved up in steps. This is the monthly chart, and the highs and lows are still getting higher. Pay attention to this level. Taking a look at our horizontal supports. We don't want the RSI to fall back below this level, which is around 44. It's going to go back even further if we come down here or fall below it. Ethereum, the US dollar hitting around 3,500, and the same thing. Based on the RSI, we hit the bottom, then slowly made our way up, and then we went back down. The lows are still getting lower. The RSI shouldn't drop below this band, which is around 50. We saw that the price of Ethereum had a cool off. And now we are just being squished by the 20-day moving average but still hanging on to it. We don't want to go below this. Are we going to see a more upward trend? That is going to be decided. Take a look here. The money that is leaving the ETFs is shown to us by HODL Capital. In the last 5 days, these 5 red candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, $140 million has left the market. The most recent report came out on June 20th. The ETFs have taken a big drop, but they are still net positive. It's still a mess with Bitcoin, but there are a few things you need to keep an eye on. Do they know something? We don't. Why is this much being sold? Are we going to see a bigger turnaround? A note from Plan C: if you're not sure what to do, zoom out. Take a look at this picture to see Bitcoin's power loss support. We go up and then back down to the correction. Go back up and down, go back up and down, go back up and down. Have we really been that tired, or is this going to go back down for another peak? On the macro level, will this look like a kind of triple top or inverted head and shoulders? Are we going to see this? The funding is about $31,000 right now. Remember that if you look at the Bitcoin price chart, we did go back down to $31,000 after our last big jump. That was when the price was up in this range. We went back down and tested again. This time we hit resistance around that level and blew through it. Will we really go that low? There's no way to know for sure, but you should always be ready for the worst. There might be a big thing coming though. This is being reported by Dennis Porter. There will be news soon. Bitcoin is going to win in the US. The states will be in charge. Why is this important? What does this have to do with the ETF for Ethereum? A lot is going on behind the scenes. What might happen now that ETH has an ETF? We're taking a look at ETH every week. Let's narrow down the time range. With this ETF, where do you think Ethereum will go in the next few to 3 months? We're still setting higher highs and lower lows if the ETF is accepted. The range of 2,800 is the place we want to pay attention to. Could this get pulled back more? Yes, there are about 3,000 of those 200 million right now. We're still in a rising trend as long as we don't make a lower low. How high could Ethereum go if this comes back up to test this level again? We've already shown you this specific goal. From this close up, it looks like it could be a cup and handle. It might be a different kind of head and shoulders pattern. On the other hand, if you pull back from the neckline to the peak and then back up, Ethereum's next leg could go up to about 53 to 5,400. Do we see between 5 and 6 grand? If possible. For ETH, that would be its all-time high. We'll leave you with one last Nayib Bukele clip to remember, since he already has something to say. The Federal Reserve has no funds and is not part of the government. That means they do bring more money, but they also take your money and wealth, which is wrong. But not only is it wrong, it also breaks some simple economic rules, like saving money or getting a pension. This business magazine would be used to spread lies. One interesting thing about lies is that they don't last very long. He also told you that the government reserve is not a government agency and has no extra money saved up. As head of the country, he made Bitcoin a legal form of payment and buys 1 Bitcoin every day. There's no reason for you not to do it if he is. That's all I have to say about the Bitcoin boom. Please hit the like button if you like this content and haven't already if you haven't already. Thank you for your help. Go ahead and subscribe if you like what you're reading. Please click like if you agree. We'll see you in the next one.